this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Brightside, and today we are doing our speaker series. We're calling it the Spotlight. And Joseph Sanchez, we are spotlighting you today as our featured speaker of the month. And I know you're introducing your new book launch today, and thank you for choosing our channel to do that. And I'm going to put you in the spotlight. And so I'll let you introduce yourself and talk about your topic, mastering your time.
All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for having me. My name is Joe Sanchez, and I'm the author of this free resource that's available on my website. You can simply go to my website, penmanmediallc.com, and you could download a copy of the book for free. Uh, I was asked before why I chose this topic, and quite simply, I I suffered from these wounds as I was younger, when I was very inefficient in my time. Really, I noticed more and more that I was just not getting as much done as I thought I should, and really, it didn't take long to figure out that I just wasn't allocating my time correctly. So that's the method, or the theme, if you will, why I did it, and I could even go further back. When I lived in a dorm as an undergrad, I would sometimes go down a hallway to one of my classmates to get notes or something, and 2 hours later, I was still there. So I said, "It can't do that. That's not the best way to spend your time." So anyway, that's the backdrop. I've always said, I try to help people through the mistakes that I've made, and I try to show them how they can be more efficient. So that's again, the backdrop. Real quick, it's really about prioritizing your attitude and just keeping track of what you're doing. I'm a big proponent of keeping a note, so I get to-do list of things that you need to do that day. The most important ones on the top, and then it follows the second important things, and so forth. If for some reason you don't get to all of them, then the next day you have to make that list again, and you move up. What was number three? Maybe it could be two now, or number one. Again, I find, and by the way, this kind of applies to money as well. That's another problem I had when I was younger. I would overspend. So what I did one time, I went to some kind of workshop, and it wasn't related about money. It was more like time management. But they had us write down in 15-minute intervals what we did. We made a phone call. We did this. We did that. So, and I did it. We had to do it for a week and turn it in. So I said to myself, why not do this for money? Keep track of everything that I spend, a soda, gum. I was never a smoker, but other things, a candy bar, whatever. I would keep track of it. And surprisingly, at the end of the day, the week, I was amazed how much money I just threw away, really, on things that were not necessary. And that, I would say, to a great deal, made me organize my spending, my ideas, had a budget, and I could say it's paid off good dividends for me, no pun intended. Uh, so, again, everything in life is about planning. You know, no matter what your plan looks like, it's going to be more effective than if you do nothing. And whether it's investing in stocks or whatever, when you go about things haphazardly, it is not going to be as efficient. And again, organization is the key. So that's what I try to instill in the books that I've written, in the books that I will continue to write, and the free downloads on my website. I want to help people be more productive, more efficient, happier, and so forth. And you'll find that when you have your life under control, if you will, you're a happier person and you get more things done. And you will be admired, maybe even promoted at your job or your profession. So that is my theme. That is what I strive for in every book that I've written, which you could check out on my website, penmanmediallc.com. To give an idea, the other books, the first one was Soar Like an Eagle. And there I give you 21 different points that you could follow to enhance your life. And it goes from everything from budgeting, how to control your money, supervision at work, how to work with coworkers, uh, family life, exercise, diet, stretching, to just mention a few. So you can see I literally give you the whole game plan to help you improve your quality of life and those around you. Then the other one was the art of schmoozing. Again, I've spent a lot of time in sales in my life, and people, as a rule, are reticent to mingle with people they don't know. Very important. Not just if you're in sales. No matter what you do, you're always selling your ideas to someone. And this teaches you the approach, the mental approach, the physical approach of what you should do. And even for women, I know a woman kind of walks a tenuous path between being too aggressive and giving someone the wrong impression. So that's important. And then how to think. How to think is something exactly what it sounds like. I go through a sequence that you should go through to make better quality decisions. You never, never, ever have all the pieces to the puzzle. Some of it you got to go on instinct. You draw on the experience of other people you trust, uh, and just things change. What is true today may not be true tomorrow. So these are the things that I go to. And then my latest book that will be up on Amazon and hopefully a week or so, called How to Reinvent Yourself. How many of us have come in contact with people that majored in, say, engineering in college, and yet the job, the career they've chosen has nothing to do with engineering. I had a fellow that I used to do business with, a buyer for a major supermarket chain, and one time we went out to lunch and we're talking, and he told me he majored in music. I said, well, I kind of knew the answer. I said, well, why are you doing here? He says, Joe, I've been here for a while. I make an excellent salary. It'll take me many moons to make that in music. So this is a person that might be right for some kind of change. You don't have to necessarily change the whole thing. Our life is composed of many, many different pieces. And a change in one area can well affect others. So when I talk about reinventing yourself, I am not talking about, let's say you're a writer and you decide to go to Vermont and live off the land and write books. It's not that radical. It doesn't have to be. So again, I give you things you should consider with family and your values and what have you, what you should do to make changes in your life. And you know what, folks? I don't care what anybody tells me. When you do something for 15, 16, 20 years, whatever, you need some kind of change. You do get in a rut. Let's not kid ourselves. We need change because if we don't, we grow stale. So, anyway, just to give an idea of the books that I've written that are available and the kind of books that I will continue to write to help others. Because again, I was a professor for about 4 years. So, educating and teaching is in my blood. I enjoy it. Again, back to mastering your time. I think that if you download it and read it, you will pick up some valuable points. I'm not necessarily saying you should follow everything, but even if you just have one idea that helps you change something and make you more effective on the job, happier with your home life, it does happen. That's what I can offer you. And again, it's up to you to take the next step. Go to my website and give me your email address. You'll instantly get access to the books. And then also you will be getting my blog every Wednesday at this point. And again, my blog picks up all the things that I talk about in my books, which I think you'll find very helpful and efficient. That's it.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I definitely put some notes, and I think I was really, really inspired. And you're watching Discover Brightside, and don't forget to get your free download of his book, Mastering Your Time, available exclusively at Penman Media LLC .com. So that is available to everyone. All right, so let me end this segment and I'll bring in the next speaker. So